everyone, Looney Farm Guy here, and in this video we'll be looking at a new crop that has been added to Lands of Mancha by ProGarModding on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on this map, Lands of Mancha, and this crop here before us, garlic, has been added in the latest update. This map is 408.87 megabytes to download. It has several other features, but in this video we're going to concentrate solely on the whole process of garlic planting, harvesting, selling, all that stuff on this map. So this garlic field was here when I came onto this map. Excuse me. And so what have I done? Let's go over here. So what I have done is I have prepared a field, and let's get all our help windows on and everything like that. Field information, help windows. So I have cultivated and prepared this field with pH, so it's pH balanced, and I am running, what am I running? I am running precision farming. So we see here greetings everyone, Looney Farm Guy here, and in this video we'll be looking at a new crop for the map Lands of Mancha by ProGarModding on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on this. This map's been out for a while, but this is a new update. Changelog 1.3 added garlic harvesting, a special modded garlic harvesting machine that we'll be looking at. And this is what it looks like when it's ready to harvest. This field here was already on the map when I came on, but what we're going to do is we're going to hop over to a field that I have prepared. So there's nothing on this. I haven't done anything yet to this field aside from cultivating it, as you can see here, and balancing the pH level. So what have we got? So this is 408.87 megabytes download this map, by the way. And so what I got here is I have a planter, and let's look at planters because that's where we're going to start. So on this map, planters are what plants garlic, and all the base game, or actually as a matter of fact, any planter you download. I have a bunch of John Deere planters. I have the early riser planters. They all get garlic added to them as something they can plant. So I have this one, the early riser planter, 12 row, 30 foot or 9.1 meter width planter, as this is a small field and it won't take too much time to plant. So I do have precision farming, as you can see, bottom right corner. And if we go into here, into precision farming, the soil type, you can see there is custom soil, or at least there is a soil map. So it is precision farming ready. Here's our pH. We can see there's some slight differences there. I have not put any nitrogen down, so it's pretty much zero. Yield, seed rate, we're going to find out what the seed rate is, and I do have the planter I have has liquid fertilizer and seeds, so we're going to see how that goes. And then what this comes with, and if you want to see what everything a map comes with, if it has any modded equipment on a particular map you're on, you go to the mods and DLCs, and here we got Lands of Mancha, and if we click on that, there's the Evo 290 garlic Grimmy. It is a modified potato harvester, I believe, to to accept garlic, so we're going to use that. This also has almonds and pistachios on this map, but we're not testing that. We're testing out the garlic. So we got that, and then we got a trailer to catch the garlic. We also have a sell point here, and we have a sell point on the map. Excuse me, a sell point on the map that we can look at here. There's the sell point. So let's go visit this sell point here. This is the only sell point on the map that takes garlic. Looks like grapes as well as a bunch of other stuff. But here's this. Oh, wait a minute. Here's the sell. That's where it's marked. Oh, I see. So one of these places here takes garlic. We're not sure which one yet. That obviously looks like bales over there. I'm gonna guess that either this one or this one is taking garlic. But anyways, we're gonna test that out and see, because if we look over here in our garlic prices, there it is. There's Logistics La Mancha. Now, the information also says added sorted garlic factory. I'm supposing this is it because productions and factories, I have all my mods installed on this map, but there is no garlic factory in the production factories here that I can find. Let's see. Can I purchase this building? Is this a factory? No, sell wood. So I'm not sure where that is, because it did not appear in my factories, and I looked very hard. Production and factories. So that's a side point. I think what most of you want to know is how the whole garlic thing works. So what we're going to do is right now, we're going to hop in our planter and start planting garlic. I'm going to see what the seed rate is. I don't know if it has a custom seed rate applied to this crop or not. We're going to find that out. Let's go. This is a base game New Holland tractor, just in case I'm not. Want to keep it somewhat. Although I do have a little bit of a cheaty thing on it, but to make me go a little faster. But here we go. So it looks like fairly normal seed. The seed rate looks low. So as you can see, it has custom seed rate applied to this. So that's nice. So we're going to hire a worker. There we go. And let's see. Oh, let's get our nitrogen. Oh, it looks like it takes a fair bit of fertilizer. So our fertilizer is going down a fair bit. But it is custom. Looks like the crop is precision farming adjusted for fertilizer, because you can see here fertilizer rate 125 kilograms per hectare. So that's nice, and the seed rate is 8 seeds per meter squared, so that's pretty low. So right on, I'm going to finish this and then we're going to assess it. All right, so the seeding has all been finished. If we take a look at our soil information and seed rate, you can see that it is, yes, indeed, adjusting for soil type. So that's neat. We got standard and low. So this type of soil here is loam and sandy loam, which is great for seed. And we have expected yield 122% out of 125, which is also excellent. And yes, that soil is great for yield too. You see the sandy loam is not quite so productive. So we should see a good crop off of here. What have we ended up with for usage? So you can see we've used about a third of our fertilizer, and the seed usage was really low. So it appears, at least on loam, which is actually the best soil. So and it looks like a lot of this map is pretty good soil. So what's going to happen now? Well, we're gonna go ahead 1 month at a time. I have my settings 1 day months. I have the seasons off set to August, but we're just going to we're gonna see how many months it takes, and we're going to look at each stage of growth. Right now, obviously, it's just planted, so I have weeds turned off and rocks turned off. We're concentrating on the garlic here and how long it takes to grow, and the harvesting. So pretty much all that's left now is, because we fertilized while we planted, we're all good. We might hit it one more time once it has sprouted, because you can go over and with precision farming with a sensor or with a tractor with crop sensors, you can re-fertilize it once the green the plants have sprouted a little bit. We're gonna see if we can do a little bit of something like that once we see it. But anyways, that's it for now. We're gonna go ahead 1 month, and then we're going to see where we're at. And so if we come up here and look, so there we are growing. We have the first stage of growth. We've just planted it, and if we look down over here, it's gonna show up remove foliage when it's ready to harvest. Just as a preview of that. All right, we'll see you on the next segment. All right, so here we go, month number 1, and we have some little sprouts of garlic coming up. Very nice. And what I'm going to do now is I have attached the crop sensor that comes with precision farming. That, if you're wondering where that is down over here. And where are we? Come on, there we go. So you have the soil sampler, which we automatically did. You can do that now, but here it is, the crop sensor. Now, what does that do? Well, like I said, you have to wait until the plant actually sprouts, and what it does is it senses the needs of the plant as regards fertilizer. I've got a little Kubota here. Now this one has, some tractors have the ability to actually install the crop sensors on the tractor itself. And if we go look at here, we'll show it to you. Stereo Pro, yes or no. So you can have them added. Some tractors have that as an option. You can add them directly on the tractor itself, but this time I chose to buy the sensor because anyone or any tractor with a front link can use that. And I have put some fertilizer in this base game small sprayer because we have a small field. Right, so how do we turn it on? Front, we make sure that the front sensor is activated. R1, L1 and R1 and square. Now it's on, right? So now we go to our sprayer, turn our sprayer on, and as we drive forward, we will be going at 7 miles per hour because that's how fast the sprayer or the sensor goes. And it looks like we don't need to add any. It looks like it's on pretty much perfectly applied. And yeah, so we might try it one more time. Let's go over this area here. where we have the different soil. And we're good there. So we're going to let it run. We're going to let it go another month. And we're going to keep checking it. Because right now it's perfect. So it doesn't always happen that way. If anything, it's only going to add a very small amount if it does. But there you go. So first month, and if we take a look at our growth, yeah, not a lot of change. It's darkened just slightly. So month number 1. So on to month number 2. All right, month number 2, and a little bit more growth, and yeah, not a whole lot of color change. So it might take a few months to see this to the end, but we will keep track of it for sure. So back to another sleep. So here we are. We skipped ahead a couple months. Actually, this is month number 4, and we can see some progress here for sure. And we're a little darker here, as you can see. I did notice just now, a little bit blind. I didn't roll the field, so that's what's accounting for probably that last yield potential, couple of percentage of yield percentage there, yield. So that does make a difference, about 2.5%. So just so you know, but other than that, she's looking fine. And so we're moving on. We might skip ahead a couple of more months and see how long this takes. So we'll see you then. All right, now we're on month number 6, and it's starting to look really good, like it's getting really close. And if we look up here, it's a really nice dark. The next one for sure, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the red pop up, as we are right at the darkest green, I do believe, and she's looking pretty nice. Nice garlic crops. So I'm projecting a 7-month growing season for garlic from planting to harvest. But we're gonna have to wait and see one more, and so we'll see you then. All right, so as anticipated, it's month number 7. So 7 months from planting to ready to harvest. Here we are. Remove the foliage. We have the go ahead to do that. Now what? Now we have to go to our specialized modified Grimy, and we'll show that again in case you kind of forgot after about 3 minutes. And there it is. This is the only one that you can use for this. We have a couple of tire options, but it's all narrow tire. They're all set to narrow tires. I do have crop destruction turned off, which I would probably recommend if you are going to do this, because it might get a little bit dicey. However, let's hook it up and show you the unfolding process and all that kind of fun stuff. L1 and X unfolds it, and as you can see, it angles it over to the side. So probably a smaller tractor if you do have crop destruction on, or run narrow tires on your tractor, because you're going to have to line it up. It is not a quick this harvester is not an Unreal type harvester. It has a very narrow, let's see if we can, if it says the working width on here. I probably did. Yeah, 1.5 meter working width. So that is a very small pickup. As you can see here, that is it right there. And capacity was where does it say capacity? 12,000 liters. So we're going to see what we get off this field. It's going to take a hot minute to harvest this. How do you harvest it? You're wanting to know. So L1 and square turns it on, and it's pretty much the same as the Let's see if we can get it lined up here and get it actually started properly here. And there we go, the garlic's going in. Let's hire a worker. And a worker, yes, it does work. And it looks like he's catching it. Yep, there we go. So it kind of looks like, yeah, obviously a beet or potato type of ground texture afterwards. And let's take a look at our, I do believe it was a potato. Yeah, there it is. It's the modded potato one, except it's garlic instead of potatoes. So yeah, nothing else really has changed. Yeah, it's exactly the same as that one. It's just that it's set up to do garlic. And probably gonna have to babysit it here a little bit. Yeah, so it's like I said, it's gonna take a minute or two at this width. There is no other option. There is no other machine you can use to harvest this. It is what it is. So if you're wanting to do garlic on this map, this is, at least for the moment, the only machine that will harvest it. So having a really large field with garlic, probably not going to be well, it's going to be painful with this piece of machinery. However, we're gonna plug ahead, and we're gonna see what we end up with, how much we're gonna end up with on this little field here, to give you an idea of what that is. And if we just let him, we're gonna turn the worker around here, and we're gonna look at our sell prices and when the best time to sell it is as well. And then once we're done here, we're going to check out the sell point. We're not going to wait to the best price, because that would be way too painful. But let's get him, oh dear. There we go. 1.5 meter working width is not a lot to work with. Right, so let's take a look at our sell prices again for garlic. And best price to sell is January, looks like, on my, this is easy economy. So remember, on easy, we're looking at $1,393 per 1,000 liters, which is pretty good. Classified garlic. See, it's got that here, but I don't see, it's got that, and I still can't find where that, you know, I'm gonna keep looking to see if I can find it. It's not in factories. Maybe it's a machine or something, but it would have been, if it was a machine, it would have been in, see, we got lime pallet, I got a bunch of other stuff here: fuel refinery, modernized flour mill, TMR, farm supply. I got the platinum DLC stuff in here. Yeah, I think it's missing, that factory, because it's not in here. So that's really strange. That would have been nice to check out that factory to basically it's to sort out and grade the garlic, I'm assuming. But anyways, I'm gonna keep digging a little bit more with that and let this guy keep digging, and we'll come back with some results. All right, so we are all done here, and it took a minute, or a little more than a hot minute, to do this. I actually went and did a whole bunch of housework while I was waiting for this to finish. However, here we are. So L1 and left on your D-pad, down on your D-pad, sorry, pipe out, and oh yes, you can adjust that pipe too, depending on the type of trailer you have. So let's dump our last load here, and oops, come on, back up. It does look like garlic. It has a very nice, did a nice job on the I guess you could call it animation, the design of the garlic. Of course, everybody loves garlic, right? Oh, come on. I should have had a tractor with not twin wheels on the back. As you can see, the width of it is not meant for a twin wheel tractor. But anyways, there we are done. So now the question is, how much did we end up with for this field? And it did take a while. So yeah, I would not attempt anything really large unless you wanted to harvest literally for hours and hours and hours. What I have done here is I've placed a silo. This silo is required. One of the required mods for this map, the Multifruit Container Plus ITRunner Pack by Raleigh Christie VSR Modding Sur. And if we actually, well, let's go into here. And if you look over here, this Multifruit Container and ITRunner Pack is a required mod, as well as, oh, that's it. There is also a silo that comes with this. There it is. Oh, that's my silo, the low-cost silo. That's what I had. Why is it not showing up in my mods and DLCs? That's odd. That is very odd. Why isn't it showing up in my mods and DLCs? Something's definitely going on here, because the liquid storage is there. Low cost silos. Anyways, I placed this one down. But I'm not sure. Let's see if the other silos on this map also hold. Let's see. Let's go with this one. I know the land is not owned. Let's put it here, because maybe not everybody has the low-cost silo, which is odd. I thought it said it was when you download this map, it said, or when you go to start it, it says no. So I would recommend the low-cost silos. It's odd that it wouldn't show up. The multifruit one is what I have here. As you can see, I can unload the garlic into that. Perhaps some other modded silos may or may not work. I don't know. This one does. I thought for sure it was a required mod, but it's not listed. Oh, it is listed. Sorry, oh man. Yes, low cost silos by erShaba VSR Modding Sur. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not showing up on my mods and DLCs. That's very odd. Right, so how much did we end up with? 53,773 liters. Let's load that up into this base game, and not here, because that's not where you load up. And let's go sell it, shall we? And garlic, where is it? Where is it? Garlic, there we go. So, while that's filling, this is pretty much works just like beets or potatoes, I do believe, because I came here with the mulcher to see if it mulches, and indeed it does mulch. And if we go into our and it needs plowing. After you harvest, it will need plowing, and you can mulch it if you want to add that extra 2.5% yield bonus, or not yield bonus, yield potential, and you should plow it after as well, after harvest. And so we should be able to we should have this almost ready. It should hold all of it, and we're going to go off over to here. This is where the only place, tag the place, that is the only place we can sell it, and we're going to have to drive all the way up over here, down this road, and up here. It looks like that's the only way to get there. So Right. Let's find the road here, and we'll be on our way in a moment. All right, so we're on our way around the roundabout. I've turned traffic off. I find traffic very annoying. It's nice to see, but yeah, it gets in the way. So we're gonna make our way over to where we need to go, and I missed a turn. Let's take a little shortcut here. So up this hill we need to go. So I saved the game, came back in with only the necessary mods to try and narrow down. Oh, this is a treacherous. This is a treacherous a little path up to this sell point. Am I going to make it? Oh dear. This is going to be this is going to be a challenge. All right, so I'm not going to make it. Oh dear. Well, now this is a conundrum. Okay, let's back down here. I'm gonna have to go get a better truck to pull this. So we're gonna have to. All right. Yes. So before I do that, just to double check here, there is only a pallet factory. Pallet factory. No. There are no factories in this. No sell points, no extra sell points, greenhouses. I've checked everywhere, so that garlic processing thing is somehow missing from the console version of this map, unfortunately. So hopefully we'll see the map get another update to add that. I'm guessing it got omitted by mistake or something happened there. So I'm going to back this back down, and we're going to get ourselves a better truck for this. Okay, so I decided not to fool around at all and got the TLX 9000 with set it up with the power drive, 2000 horsepower. We're going to get this to the top of the hill no matter what. That should be plenty of horsepower to get us up there with this. Let's just turn off our help window there for a minute. Oh, really? If this doesn't make it up the hill, there's something seriously wrong there. Alright, so we're trying another configuration. Apparently that other one wasn't pulling his weight at all. This one looks... Yeah, this one's way better. I don't know what's going on with that power drive with the 3 wheels, but it was bad. It wouldn't put. This is just a 2-wheel drive, not even the highest horsepower, and there we go. So, don't know what's going on there. I don't know. I got to the top of the hill, thank goodness. And, right, where do we sell this stuff? Here? Yes, there we go. Garlic, overload garlic. So we have 53,773 liters of garlic, and not there. Oh dear, it's been one of those days already. Now, again, we don't have the grated garlic. Where's our garlic? There we go. Classified garlic, can't make it. Here's our garlic prices, $1,221, so we can kind of extrapolate what kind of price we're going to get for that. There we go. And $65,000 plus environmental score reward. Yeah, that depends on, of course, precision farming, your environmental score for the map for that field. But that's pretty good. And there you have it. That's garlic on Lands of Mancha by ProGarModding on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.